Welcome back, guys. Week 5 of the NFL. Welcome back to the whole 10 yards. Sorry we were gone last week. We had a little bit of technical difficulties slash impromptu trips up to the Bay Area. Go Giants! San Francisco Giants, that is. But anyway, let's talk about football. Week 5, I'm really excited about this game. It's going to be a blowout. But I'm really excited because Tom Brady comes back. Not that I'm the biggest Tom Brady fan. I mean, yeah, he's pretty good. He has 4 Super Bowl rings, right? Something like that. Tied with Joe Montana. Arguably the greatest quarterback of all time. But I'm excited for a very selfish reason. I think Gronkowski is finally going to play. And he's going to just go off on my fantasy football team. Because I would really like to win again after starting my season 0-3. So I'm hoping he's just been faking this like hamstring injury. And he's just been kind of taking it easy on a snap count and all that jazz. And he's just going to come back and ball. That or, maybe Martellus Bennett. Shout out Danny, I guess. I'm joking. The Cleveland Browns actually looked really good. They're pretty good. Terrell Pryor has been an All-American. He's played at safety, running back. He's doing like that wildcat formation. We're just lining up back there and just running it. Wide receiver. He had a really good stat line. He did really well against Josh Norman this past week. Norman did jump a route, undercut it for the interception, but that was Cody Kessler's fault. His first year in the league. Shout out USC. He should have kept throwing the ball, led Terrell Pryor a little bit more. But anyway, New England Patriots are going to win that game. It's a 10 a.m. game. It's going to be good. Tom Brady's going to come back. He had a little vacation, something about a gate somewhere. I don't know where he went. But anyway, we're picking the New England Patriots to win against the Cleveland Browns. And we're very excited. So let's toss that one away. Let's go to the next game, guys. Cincinnati Bengals playing them boys down in Jerry World. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? The Cowboys. Number 1 offensive line, in the NFL. Ezekiel Elliott is just killing it. How do I know this? Because I've been watching it and because I have him on my fantasy team too. Okay, I got to stop being selfish. I got to stop talking about myself. Ezekiel Elliott's been going off back-to-back 100-yard games. Alfred Morris is getting his touches as well. Dak Prescott has yet to throw an interception this season along with Carson Wentz, but he has a little bit of an upper hand on Carson Wentz because Carson just had a bye week. But they both look really good, meaning Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. I think they're going to keep on rolling. The Bengals are a proven team. They have been to the playoffs back-to-back seasons, but they just never seem to get over the hump. I think even though they soundly beat a Miami Dolphins team last week on Thursday Night Football, it is a underperforming Miami Dolphins team. I think the Cowboys are going to win. Probably win easily. AJ Green, I say go ahead and start him. AJ Green is always money in the bank. So you want to definitely start him. He'll get his numbers. He'll probably get a touchdown. But overall, the Cowboys are going to win. They'll be able to run the ball extremely well, like as always. So we're choosing the Dallas Cowboys. Toss that one away. The next one, Sunday Night Football. Usually I would do this one last because it is a primetime game. As you know, here at the Whole 10 Yards, we try to take input from you guys, all of my followers. Those are crickets, guys. Crickets are... Anyway, we try to take input from you guys, see what games you're mostly interested in, and just kind of look at the marquee matchups, games that I'm mostly interested in as well, and why I think they're the best games. Other TV shows like ESPN or something like that, and there's like a Fox out there. They break down everything. You don't want to know about every game, do you? No, you want to know about the best ones. But this one, the only reason I'm doing this one before, you'll see what I think is going to be the best game later on. Unfortunately, it's earlier during the day. But Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers coming off a bye week playing against the New York Giants. The Giants just had a primetime game last week. We all saw Odell getting hit out of bounds and like how it became this whole, I think it's a distraction actually to the team. Everybody's asking about that and not about the game coming up. And I agree with Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall was quoted as saying, this is not verbatim, but he was quoted as saying, they need to keep that kind of stuff in house. And I think it's true. There's certain things that you talk about in the public, subject to media scrutiny and all that stuff, and this is probably something that you don't want to get out there. That he's not having fun anymore. He doesn't want to be saying that either. It's something that you shouldn't talk about. If you are feeling that way, just try to talk to the coaches. But anyway, we're not here to psychoanalyze anybody. We're here to talk about football. I think it's gonna be a really good game again. Twice now, I think I've chosen the New York Giants, and they've kind of let me down. Orleans Darkwa looked really well. They had that big screen pass to their other running back, the second string running back that they have. They are trying to go by running back by committee, but they have the running game going a little bit better. They still have Sterling Shepard, Victor Cruz, and Odell Beckham. But Odell, you need to use 2 hands, bro. Just 2 hands. Stop trying to make everything a one-handed highlight. Like we all know you got them stickies on there, and you just stop with the. I'm not gonna try and dance. I can't do that, guys. I can't. I'm sorry. Whatever. You know what? Sorry, we just had a little dance moment in the background. But anyway, my shoulders can't do that, guys. I'm like, have you seen? You guys follow Kevin Hart on Instagram? I'm like the Rock. Ooh, look at me. I'm the Rock. I can't walk. Ooh. God, I hope you guys think that's funny because I found it hilarious. But anyway. The reason I'm picking the Green Bay Packers in this game is they're coming off a bye week. You don't give somebody 2 weeks to prepare for an opponent, and especially getting off some good rest. And with the turmoil, the off the field distractions that the Giants are having, I think they'll make this a contest. Eli is usually always money in the bank to throw an interception or two, so he'll probably have a turnover. I'm hoping for a good game. I think it is going to be a good game. NFC matchup. It's going to be really good. But I think ultimately the Packers are going to win. They can create a lot more pressure to Eli Manning than previous teams that he's been playing. I mean, he did just play the Minnesota Vikings, which arguably has the number one defense in the NFL right now. They're just creating mayhem over there. I don't even know what's going on. 4-0? You kidding me? But the New York Giants are going to go down in this one. Sorry, Gabriel. Green Bay Packers win. God, that kind of hurts me to say that. I hate the Packers. But Green Bay Packers are going to win this game. Sunday Night Football. Tune in on NBC. It's going to be great. Carrie Underwood, of course, always Bay, singing that intro song. But the best game of the week, I think, is the Atlanta Falcons traveling up to Mile High, playing the Denver Broncos. And the reason I'm super excited about this game is, even though I wasn't watching on Sunday, I was getting, as everybody else, we get all of our updates on our phone and everything like that. I was at a baseball game, sorry. Julio Jones just went... Typical Dodger fans in the background just hating. Whatever. Get past the Nats first. Julio Jones just went off. And he just had an incredible game. I don't even know how many catches he had. He had 300 yards. Matt Ryan threw for 500 yards. It was insane. You would think that after like 100 at least, you would start trying to double cover him. Oh, wait. The Carolina Panthers did try to double cover him. I wish I could show you guys the tape because we have it. But I might get in trouble with some NFL stuff there. I don't even know. So NFL should just hire me. NFL Network, what's up, guys? Julio's paid up for hire. Anyway, they try to double cover him, but they put a linebacker on that boy. Like, how you put an outside linebacker on Julio Jones? He fell on his backus. That's what happened. Oh, what's a backus? That's when you fall on your back and your ass. I'm sorry. That's what happened. You got tripped up, broken ankles and everything, fell on your backus, and you just broke it. And it was awful. It was just honestly just better play, a better wide receiver, a better athlete, better football player was on the offensive side of the ball for Julio Jones and Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Their running game is starting to look a little bit on point, and I think it is a little bit. You do have to look into it a lot more than who did they play? Well, they played the Carolina Panthers, defending NFC champions, and went to the Super Bowl obviously. And they lost to a better defense, but they still had a top 3 defense in the NFL last year. So it wasn't just anybody they walked all over, ran all over, and threw the ball all over. It was the Carolina Panthers. Luke Kuechly and didn't have Josh Norman. I don't know. I don't know if he has that much of an impact, but clearly that corner could not handle Julio Jones. We have a disagreeing view over here with some of my producers in the background, but I think Aqib Talib is more than up to the challenge.
Hell nah.
Had to be a Dodger fan too. I'm telling you, just opposing views left and right. I think Aqib Talib was a much better corner than whoever the Carolina Panthers had out there. Are they going to be much better prepared to face Julio Jones? And even Coleman said he's going to travel and play up there with his sickle trait. With a sickle cell disease? Is that what you would call it? Or is it just a sickle cell trait? Yeah. Right? So basically the same, similar to the thing that Ryan Clark had. Obviously, I remember this because Ryan Clark played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he couldn't play up there whenever we traveled up there. But it's just basically, it's kind of the altitude affects your play, affects your blood levels, and could lead to serious injuries. I mean, Ryan Clark had his spleen removed, I think, and couldn't play in Denver after the first time he ever played up there. But Coleman said he's going to play, so we'll see what happens. If Coleman and Devonta Freeman can get the ball rolling again, it's going to be a good matchup. They can, mix and match their, do some play action, get the ball going, get some clock off, keep the Denver offense off the field, because they've actually been having pretty good games. And Paxton Lynch might be starting quarterback this week. He looked pretty good last week, even though they were playing Tampa Bay. He got the ball out to Demaryius Thomas, of course, as always, Emmanuel Sanders, C.J. Anderson still getting his touches. But obviously the Denver Broncos, their strength is on the defensive side of the ball. They can create more pressure that will get to Matt Ryan. Obviously, Von Miller playing outside out there, better corner play, but better overall defense. I think on paper and what you see on the field, I think that the Denver Broncos remain undefeated, and they beat the Atlanta Falcons. But you know what? I'm gonna go on a limb and say that like Julio Jones has like 200 yards. Just
About to get them yaks, bro.
yak. All right, guys, be sure to tune in to all of these games. We got Sunday Night Football, a few of them going on in the morning. Check your local listings, all that jazz. You know, everybody out here in LA, everybody's that's watching, all millions of you. It's the Crickets again, guys. Keep coming back. I don't know what to say. Everybody out there in Illinois, the other Crickets, all my followers in Illinois, all my Rockford fans. Shout out all of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Joe. Shout out the Green Bay Packer fans. Everybody else out there, you know, it is what it is. Whatever. Follow. Give us your input. Tell me you got something to say. If you got questions about fantasy, bank or bust, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a good week, I think. I'm excited. It's going to be a really good week. And just tune in. And we'll see you guys next time on The Whole 10 Yards.